Hello, hello, Randy and Stephanie and Tracy. I don't know if you're still here or not, but thank you for being here. I'm going to do oh goodness, a very short live sale. Well, I don't know how short it will be. It's jewelry. I don't know how quickly we'll get through it, but anyway, I'm just gonna chill out here until some people come in. I don't have my phone on or anything here. I could do an update, but I don't know if people really want that or not. I probably should have put update in the title. Can't find my own live. There it is. Okay. I don't know where to put this. Nothing is set up really. So. Like, really. I swear sometimes. I swear there's like little imps running around in here just throwing things. Alrighty. Great to see you too. Oh gosh, my phone. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to see it. That's okay. Anyway, thank you for being here. It's been a while. I'm gonna try to do a sale of some jewelry, as it says in the title. It's just costume jewelry, mostly modern. Gonna hang out a little bit, see if anybody is gonna come in. I know there's some other sales happening right now, so I'm just gonna give it a little bit of time. Anyway, uh, it's good to see you too. We keep getting random snow and like hail here. The weather just won't let up. Hi, Nana Colleen. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. I guess I could do a little bit of an update while I wait for people to come in. I was actually going to start at 3 and was sort of like doing laundry and stuff around the house. Oh, I can see how tired I am. Laundry and things around the house, and I lost track of time. So. Thank you for being here. I have to get some groceries after this. So I'm going to do a very sort of vague and quick update right now because it's still not a full, as you can see, I'm still in the same apartment. Just quickly, my mom, if anybody didn't know, my mom went in the hospital in December with COVID and pneumonia and got over those. And I got COVID a week later. I am, yeah. And she was in the hospital for a little over a month, actually. And now she's been in a nursing home for about a month. Yeah. A little over a month, actually. So, I think that's where she's staying. And it's, I still need to get out of here. That situation is still happening. Having a very difficult time with her not living here. The isolation has very much been, yeah, I've seen her a few times, but it's been very difficult. When there's 3 people to a room, and then there's one bathroom between 2 rooms, so that's 6 patients to one bathroom. It's not where I would have her be, and it's difficult. It's difficult for me to be there. I just want to bring her home. because like self-care things that I wanted them to take care of, they're not doing. And I thought her being in the care of that sort of facility would be better for her, but I'm having a very difficult time with it. So, and it's not that near where I currently am, and so it's a bit of a trek to get over there, and it's not easy. It hasn't been easy at all, and I honestly don't want her to be there. So, but that's for selfish reasons, I think. But anyway, when I visit her, I still have a hard time not just bawling my eyes out when I'm leaving. So there's that, and then the housing situation. There might be a situation that an apartment that I can move into, but the prospective landlord, is not giving me an actual move-in date, even though he's saying, "Oh, yeah, this place." He's still not giving me a move-in date. So I really haven't. I'm hanging on by a thread here, basically. I could potentially have the entire month of April to still be here, and it's health-wise not good for me to be here at all. The amount of how much I need to leave is pretty intense. So anyway, that's the update with that. But I still don't know about moving. And I've actually been taking things that I had sort of brought in over time over the last year. I've been getting back out again. I've been purging things again. I've been just, when the day comes that I can get out of here, I want to get out of here that day, that day, and just be done with it. So I'm just going around getting every little thing I can either packed away or put away or just ready to go. I'm just ready to go. This has been I mean, you guys have been here since I've been here, and it's been such an unhealthy place since the new landlord. It's been such an unhealthy place to live. And I've been trying since 2021 to get out of here. So this not knowing when the move-in date is for this other place is very difficult. I've actually been asking friends if I could basically stay on there, take the rest of my crap out of here, put it in the storage unit, and stay on their couch. And I actually went and stayed with somebody for a little while in February, which turned out to be a not wise decision. But I was that desperate to get out of this house that even not good ideas looked like good ideas at the time. And so I'm in that kind of scenario too, where I'm ready to just for 3 weeks try to find somewhere else to be, but I don't know where else to go. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Colleen. Yeah, I can only really do it when it's genuine, and right now I've been not smiling, laughing, anything lately. But I'm holding on, and I'm just physically, I feel sicker and sicker by the day. I'm losing a lot of weight. I'm losing a lot of hair. There's been additional heartache that I'm not going to talk about that's happened in this past few months that I've had an immensely difficult time dealing with. So there's and I'll probably, after this is over, well, maybe I'll just edit this part out or something, but yeah, that's the update. It's not that great. On the one hand, my mom is where she needs to be, but on the other hand, I'm not, and so, and I'm just so tired. I'm so tired on a daily basis. This was definitely a pop-up. Like, I did not have the energy to do this, planning ahead wise. So I just kind of threw it together. So anyway, that's enough of that. I didn't even say I was going to do an update, and I did anyway. I probably shouldn't have. I lost 4 people. I had 10 people. Now I have 6 people in here. Come back. I know nobody wants to hear all that stuff, but okay, so we'll get the sale going in a couple minutes here. I am super thirsty all the time. All right, I have a lot of jewelry. I know dear Angela was interested in jewelry bag lots. I don't know if she's around or not, but let's see, I have 5 people here. Okay, I'm losing people. Oh, you did. Thank you, Randy. Hi, Maritza. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. I just did a quick update, and now I'm about to pull out the jewelry. It's all modern. What do I want to say? Not modern. Well, yeah, modern. What is the other word I'm trying to think of? Almost none of it's vintage, but it's cool. So anyway, I'm gonna get started because the update is just it's too much of a downer. But it's just some random jewelry, so I'm just gonna get going. And I don't know if I should start with the bags or the individual pieces. I'm not sure. Let's go with the individual pieces at first. Let's start with that. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab whatever. I have some cat pieces here too, so if anybody's interested in those. It's been a while. It's been a while. I don't know where to start. Let's start with a couple. These are modern, and there's 2 of them, so it's for choice. They are lizard brooches or pins. They are definitely like, let me double check the clasp really quick here. Yeah, the clasp is just like a C clasp. It doesn't even have a safety thing on it. And I'm going to start these at 3, I guess. They're very, start at 3. They are, what is the word I'm looking for? It's not, it means the same as modern. I just can't think of it. Contemporary. There we go. Contemporary. Can never think of that word. So this is it's just a multicolored lizard. It's been a while since I've done this. Bear with me. My nails are not what they used to be. Again, this is modern. It looks, I have a tattoo, and it pretty much looks like what my tattoo looks like, which is kind of funny. See, the clasp is just literally, it actually has a little bit of, I thought I got it all off. That is hot glue. I popped these off of a wreath at the bins a long time ago because I thought people would have fun with these. So there is a little bit of hot glue on there that I can obviously pick off if anybody. Hi, Stephanie. Thank you. I see you for 3. I'll highlight you there. I really like the colors on that guy, and I will pick off the the glue a little bit better than that. So I'm going to go ahead and count it down. Going once. Focus. There. Going twice. Last call. And sold. Sold to Stephanie. Thank you, Stephanie. Did you want one or both? They're exactly the same. Of course, they're facing different directions as I hold them. Ah, just threw that one. Okay, thank you so much. Let me jot you down. Let's see, lizard. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, let me set him aside. I also have turtles. Oh, goodness. I'm going to start these as 3 as well. All right, and they are exactly the same. Let me double check on the clasps. Clasps. Yes, they're the C clasps. Again, modern, not vintage, but it has that Aurora Borealis look to it. Again, there are 2. Again, just the regular C. There's no safety clasp. It's just a C. Oh, I'm not showing it very well, but hang on. There. Right there. So there's 2 turtles, or are they tortoises or turtles? I never can tell the difference. He's a cool face. And did I get the other one? Yeah, I grabbed the other one. Good size, really good size. I don't know where these came from, but I think they picked some really pretty colors for these. Hands are shaking. All right, so I'm going to set these guys aside and move on. These are going to be 2 because they are going to be craft pieces. There is some hot glue in that one still. I'm going to start these at 2. These do not have pins on them. They were popped off when the craft was made. So they're just $2. They can be your craft piece, or you could make them a necklace. I think yes. There's a spot that you could make it a necklace if you wanted to. There are 2 of these seahorses. Again, contemporary, very rhinestoney. But as you can see, the pin was taken off. However, there's like a bail type of thing right here. I think there's glue in this one, but yeah. Here, that's better. Here's a bail, so you could make it a necklace if you wanted to. Fun summer necklace, or if you're a cruise person, cruise wear, that's really fun. Nautical stuff. So again, these do not have pins on the backs, so I would use them as a necklace or part of your project. I'm throwing them around. Or you could stick them on the wall. You would have a vintage dollhouse and have these on the wall in the bathroom. Dollhouse. And then vintage seahorses. Okay, so I'm going to move along. Let's see. Let's do this brooch. We're going to start this one at 4. All right. And it is enamel with abalone and mother of pearl. I guess that's a moon. It is, let's get a focus. It is quite tarnishy on the back. Okay, it's Alpaca, Mexico. So it's not silver. It does say Alpaca, Mexico on the back. It is vintage. The color is really pretty. It's translating pretty accurately. Enamel and abalone. So there's a volcano there. That was pretty cool. Again, cruise wear. Summery. This does have the C clasp with the safety, but it's quite tarnishy on the back there. So, all right, we're going to move along. I'm going to go through things pretty quickly. Let's see. Do we want to switch to jewelry lots. We can do jewelry lots. Let's do that. So this is going to be, what is this one? My boho one. This is my boho jewelry lot. I'm going to start it at 5. Okay. So I'm not going to take it out because it's like a grab bag, but it's what I would call boho. It's all earrings. It's all earrings, okay? And they're in individual bags themselves too within this bag. And I just kind of went with a certain kind of style, and I called it sort of a boho, kind of eclectic sort of mix of things in there. So it is basically a jewelry grab bag for $5 with all pairs of wearable earrings, and the earrings are in their own little bags. So you don't have to dig around and match them up or anything. They're already in there. And there's probably at least 50 pair of earrings, at least 50 pairs of earrings in here, I would say. And of course, you're not seeing all of it because it is kind of like a jewelry jar grab bag kind of dealy. Just these are wooden, these ones right here. So there's that one. And you could also use these for jewelry making as well if you were interested in that. Oh, thanks, Colleen. And there's a piece in there. What is that? Oh, it's the top of that earring. It's just kind of a swirly. Hi, Yvonne. It's good to see you too. I have some, this is the one thing I had brought back to the apartment and hadn't taken back out again, was the jewelry. It's very contemporary. I did a quick little update at the beginning, but it's just not, it's not like a yay update yet. So I tried to stop talking about that pretty quickly. Long story short is I'm still here. I'm waiting on, there's a place, but I don't have a move-in date, and the landlord's like, when are you getting out? And so that's long story short. Long story short. So I'm going to move on to the next bag again, and it's just going to start at $5. And it's just going to be a mix. Let's move this to where I don't pull it back out again. Over here. This is a bag of 80s earrings. You're at your mom's today? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Hope everything's well over there. I just saw my mom yesterday and the day before. It's a little bit hard to see her in that environment, but she seems to be, more chipper than I am. So again, starting at 5, these are 80s earrings or 80s style, but I think they're mostly 80s earrings. There are some, it looks like, that are kind of loosey-goosey in the bottom there in this bag. But there are some within the bags as well. And look at this one with the stripes. So these are all 80s style earrings. This one has like Eddie Van Halen stripes. There's like a red shiny pair in there. These are cloth covered. These are a purpley silver. Just a whole bunch of fun. I would totally wear these, totally. And again, I'm just kind of keeping them in the bags because they are kind of like a grab bag. So, but I just mixed things together that I felt were either 80s or looked 80s, especially look at these ones. They're like crinkly too. Oh, love it. So I'm going to move on to the next bag. Oh, let's see. Okay, this is what I call, this is my rocker, like my rock and roll earrings bag, mixed bag. Again, it's all earrings. Just 80s glam rock and roll style earrings. I've actually sold a lot on eBay, a jewelry lot, and I called it rock and roll, rock and roll themed jewelry. So I've done this before. It actually sold. It was kind of fun to put it all together, but Again, it is modern, but it has like the chains over the faux turquoise and the sparkly stuff and the black stuff and the silver stuff. Okay. Oh, okay. I like this heart right here, actually. The match must be in there somewhere. These are almost like dice, even though they're not. So, an 80s earring jewelry grab bag. I'm gonna move on to the next. This is what I think I called just a colorful grab bag of jewelry. So this is just full of any pair of earrings that had any bright colors and didn't really fit in any other categories. Just a bright, fun earrings. These ones right here are very lightweight, but they're really kind of neat. They're long and they're dangly, but they're very, very lightweight. And they're just kind of pop art looking. These were like painted on. So again, kind of like a jewelry jar. I'm just kind of just letting you see glimpses of what's in there, but there's a lot more than there's probably, oh gosh, in here, I'm guessing at least 50 pairs of earrings in this one. I'm guessing 60. There's a lot in this bag, so you have a lot of fun with it. All right, so we're moving on. Excuse my cough. I did come down with influenza A a couple weeks ago. So I still have the cough left over from that, but other than that, I'm okay. I just had COVID. I've had enough. Enough for now. All right, what do we have? This bag is faux pearls. I'm actually going to bring the price down on this one. And it's just faux pearl and gold tone earrings. Now, some of these could be real. I really kind of doubt it, but I'm not an expert on pearls, so something may have slipped by me, but I kind of doubt it. But it's just a whole bag of different pairs, and there are pairs. This is actually shells here. I put that in there because I was thinking came out of the ocean. This is mussel shell earrings right here, right there. So those are pretty on their own. They kind of look like eyeballs. So that's that. Like I said, I'm going to go through these rather quickly. I like these little tiny ones. Really sweet. Gonna move through these rather quickly just because energy-wise, I'm very limited right at the moment. And yeah, so all right, we're gonna move on to the next bag. There is a bag worth showing. Okay, these are all. This is another bag of gold tone. And then there's some black and gold tone thrown in the mix on this one. So this one starts at 5. Yeah. Again, lots of earrings, chunky, different shades of gold, gold with black, twisty hoop earrings there. Really chunky door knocker style ones right there. Lots of fun. And in this little section here, I just popped in some black and gold just because it had no other category. And I was like, I'm just going to throw that in there. So there's some still on the card. White stag. I like these ones here. These are very stately when you put them on, like if you hold them up to your ear. Let me show you. They really stand out. Really shiny, and if you've got a lot of hair, it kind of peeks through the hair. Oh, I hear you. I hear you. So I have nowhere to wear these things either, except on here, which I haven't had energy to do. But look at that. Look how shiny those are. Something in the corner just caught my eye. Corner of the bag here. The other one is these are some of them are loose in this bag. I think I ran out of little baggies, but these little pretty little hearts caught my eye. Really cute. I hear you. I totally hear you. I know. It's so fun to sort through them too. All right, so we're gonna move on. I think I'm just gonna keep going through the bags here. I'm gonna start this one at 4. And this is bangle bracelets. They're modern. Some of them are in need of a little bit of help. Some of them are it's just kind of a mishmash of bangle. That one's not even a true bangle bracelet, but I threw that in there too because of the size. But there's like a crackle paint one. This one has some issues with the paint, as you can see right there. This one's like a leather one with grommets in it. This one is just a plastic blue one. Some fake, it's not Bakelite, but it kind of has that look, but it's definitely not. And then the beaded one, it's kind of 90s. Stuck that in there too. That's 4 if anybody's interested in that. I am definitely going to keep it moving because my stomach just growled big time. All right, let's move to the next one. We're back up to, this is actually, what is this? Hold on, I have to figure out what this is. This is all bracelets, and I'm going to actually move the price, or change the price here. It started at 8. This is all bracelets, and it's quite heavy. It's probably pushing 3 pounds of jewelry, I would say, 2.5, 3 pounds. All kinds of different styles in there, beaded. Some you could use for crafting and harvesting if you wanted to. There's a cuff right there. That's, I forgot what it says on it. Sabon, Sabona. Huh. I don't know what that is. Anyway, that's a bag of probably 3. Yeah, aren't they good? Aren't they good? And there's, like, you can see, like, there's a faux pearl and ribbon in there. This one is just like metal, this peach colored one. It's a weird metal bracelet. It's stretchy. So it's quite heavy. There's some rock and roll kind of style bracelets on this. I have a lot of black bracelets, gothic. They look really good together. So there's that. Let's see, what do we have left? Okay, we're gonna go back down to 5. Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, jewelry, you can't get $5 jewelry bags at Goodwill anymore. So this is, let me just double check, because I did bag these up quite a while ago. Yes, this is all necklaces. So there's a couple in here that tend to get really tangly, and there might be a bit of an issue and you take it out, but they're cloth ones. This red one here, and then there's like a turquoisey colored one there, but they're like very lightweight, very good in the summer, kind of with a tank top. But there's other like beads and, again, modern contemporary necklaces just kind of dropped in there. So, and this is just under a pound, if they even have them. Yeah, mine don't have them ever, and then when they do, they're like at least $50. Back in the day, I mean, that's the reason why I still have a lot of this jewelry, is because I used to buy the jewelry jars back in the day when they were $5, $8, $12. So I just used to buy them and buy them and buy them, and I still have a lot of the jewelry left over. So And I even did a few jewelry sales, yard sales, and sold. Well, I was charging just like $1 a piece for the jewelry there because it was just easier to just get it out of there. And a couple $100, and I did like at least 3 or 4 of those, and I still have jewelry left over. Plus my own collection, which I need to pare down on. So big time, because I don't wear it anymore lately. It's just it's not a necessity for me right now. So anyway, moving on. I'm gonna go back to the tray. Let's see, what do I have in here? I have a cat pin that I really like, and I'm gonna keep the $5 up there. It's enamel. It's a black cat with it looks like irises. I'm not sure who makes this. My local Goodwill makes big bags, but they are $100, but they still sell quick. They keep them behind the register, but people know to hurry. Yeah, because you really can still make your money back even at that. If you do kind of like what I did and do a jewelry yard sale and get the rest of it sold off at $1 a piece. Because I would pull out all the silver, the gold, the resellable, the names, the stamped stuff, and then kept some of it, gave some of it to my mom, like, and there's still so much left over. So anyway, it's a black cat enamel pin. I keep wanting to call it cloisonne, and I don't know why. Suddenly I don't think that's cloisonne. It's just enamel. Is it cloisonne? I can't remember. It's like suddenly I don't remember if that's the proper term, but it is at least enamel. It's a really cool black cat. Holy crepe. Really pretty purple and pink flowers. I don't know who the maker is. I don't know who does a back like that. Design on the back like that, but oh, you think so? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hi, Untamed Boy. Hi, Robin. That took me a split second. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Took me a split second this time. Oh gosh. So, and it looks like my logo a little bit, so I thought it was really cute. So, anyway, yeah, you meant crap, yeah. Oh gosh. So anyway, I'm gonna move on. Let's do the cat pins. Let's do all of them. I have another one. We're gonna keep the $5 up there. I used to order junk jewelry box off eBay. Not so cheap now. I did it like once or twice back when they first were a thing. Yeah. And I ended up not liking what I got, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna do this again. It's much better at Goodwill. So this one is also starting at 5, and it's a silver tone. He has no eyes. I suppose you could put rhinestones in there. I'm not sure. Some of them just didn't have eyes. That doesn't tell me to be keeping a collab with me on my jewelry sales when you get settled. Yes, absolutely. I was thinking about setting aside the cat stuff in particular too. Yeah, that sounds perfect, Yvonne. I would love that. Thank you. Yeah, there's some things here which I think I could easily part with, but there's some things I would really love to bring to another sale if they don't move. So, there we go. So he's textured, and he has the pink rhinestones, or she has pink rhinestones. Again, no maker's mark that I can see. Modern. Yeah, I do too, because then I can sort, and I love sorting. Same. And then yeah, you're finding, yeah. That was a very therapeutic thing for me. And like untying necklaces for some reason was very therapeutic. And then the final kitty cat pin that I have, leaving the $5 up there, is this one. I actually have, there were 2. They were scatter pins. I kept the other one because I wanted the other one. You can't tell, but it's a very pale pink. And for whatever reason, it is sticking its tongue out. It's very weird and creepy for a cat pin. Again, I don't know who makes it. I think this one's on the more vintage side. Has the safety C-clasp there. Through him. Love stuff, but I don't want to keep it. I love sorting it. Me too. For me, I think it's I have clinical OCD, so I think that's part of it. And also, I think I have some undiagnosed, as we've talked about before, stuff, and I think it goes along with potentially ADHD. Potentially, I'm not sure, or is it? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm actually going to be tested for that again pretty soon because there's just too many too many things that add up. So, but that's part of it. The sorting is very, it helps. So anyway, there is the kitty with his tail poofed out, so he looks like somebody startled him. Cats only poof their tails out like that when they're playful or something startled them. Yeah, yes, me too. Yeah. Um, when I had cats, I used to call this pine cone tail. It's not really what it's called, but I used to call it pine cone tail because they would just poof, poof right out. So, yeah, I remember like a couple years ago, I went to an estate sale and I did a sale and I sold buttons and I was like sorting between the good ones and the ones that were just, you know, but people still wanted those ones too. They were not as good condition ones for craft projects. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. That makes sense. Let's see, what have I not shown? Okay, I have a bracelet. It's on the larger size, as you can see. I'm small boned, but where's my ruler actually? Let's get the ruler out. It is on the larger size though, side. It's a 4¼ inches across. That helps. Could use it as an anklet. The reason I have it though, I'm gonna leave the 5 up there still. It has pink and purple, like definitely faux stones in there. But the best part, and it's upside down. I knew I'd have it upside down. Is the cat, and now it's backwards. There's a cat. There's a cat sitting on here. One of the beads is a cat. So it's a little too bad. I mean, it's gonna fall off if you have a smaller wrist or smaller hands. It's gonna definitely fall off. But maybe if you could stack something behind it, I'm not sure. Or if you just want it for the beads and restring it on something another size. But I just couldn't not bring it. Isn't that cute? It's like a purple cat. There we go. It's this funny little purple cat. So we're gonna move on. We have another bracelet. Let's put 3 on this one. See how far back I can scroll for a $3 start. Or I have to type it. There we go. I found one. It is like chips of not gemstones, like semi-precious stones, chunks, I guess. That might be lapis. It might not. It's sort of that sort of lower grade amethyst right there. I don't know if that's turquoise or howlite that's been dyed. This is probably picture jasper right here, this black one with the white dots. What else do we have? I don't know what that red one is. Kind of looks like carnelian, but I've never seen carnelian with a stripe through it. So that one, right? This one. So anyway, there's I always forget what this is called. I think it's sunstone right here. I love sunstone. It's like a coppery, glittery color. Again, that could be lapis. I forget if it has white streaks. Somebody mentioned whether it was white streaks or black streaks that make it lapis. But whatever it is, it's pretty. This one is on the larger size, so it's probably been stretched out, I guess, I'm guessing. But I mean, it does stay on. It's on the loose side. So we're going to move on to the next item. It's another bracelet. Let me see what the name is. Do you guys recognize this name? Is it Serafina? Serafina. Okay, so it's a Serafina bracelet. It has the roll clasp or the safety clasp closure right where the logo is, right there. And it is just this like muted color plastic link bracelet. It's actually quite pretty. This is like a tortoiseshell here, and then like a peachy rose gold, I'm sorry, rose quartzy color here. or sunstone. I can never think of what it's called. This is like a white with like yellowish striations. That looks like almost like Formica, kind of a vintagey kind of look. So anyway, I really like this bracelet. And I wouldn't think I would, but it's different. I don't know. There it is on my wrist. It's another chunky one. It is lighter for being the size as it is because of the plastic. Yeah, I couldn't think of which is which. Excuse me. So there's that Serafina bracelet. Ah, yes, okay. I've liked it forever and just been like, oh yeah, that's the name, and forgotten it over and over again. Let's see, what else do I have here? I have a lot of 2 items, and it's literally for harvesting rhinestones. So I'm gonna leave the $3 up there, I think. It's a broken necklace, and someone has asked me in the past if I had any like rhinestone. So it's again a broken necklace, but it's to be harvested for the rhinestones for crafts. It's not vintage, unless you wanted to somehow fix this and make it work. It probably was very pretty at one point. So again, harvest stones, harvest rhinestones for $3. They're just still attached to the necklace that they're on. And I'm also going to include, because this was part of that wreath that I was talking about that I had a nautical under the sea theme. There's also this hair barrette, and it also has like these rhinestones on it. So I figured this one is functional, but I figured it isn't really something, I don't know, anybody's wearing these days. So I thought I'd put it with the harvest jewelry, and you can do with it whatever you want. Maybe you could put it together. Maybe you could use it to make a Christmas tree, the rhinestone Christmas trees, jewelry Christmas trees. So there's that, if anybody's interested in that. Hi, Bandit. Bailey, excuse me. Good to see you. So let's see, moving on. What are we gonna go from here? All right, I have a lot actually of glass and glass-like earrings. I'm just gonna sell them all together, and I'm gonna start it at 4. Just saw something go flying by my window. So starting at 4. These are a few earrings. So it's a pair, but I'm going to show you one at a time because it's easier. It will focus better. So there's these green glass with a bead. There's a pair of these. Okay. Here's the other one. You're also getting, hold on. These ones have sort of a Christmas ornament look, but I don't know if they're meant to. But these ones are red with gold and white. Getting these as well. Glass, they're either glass or they're very glass-like. They're either glass or some sort of resin. These ones look like Jolly Ranchers to me. Pink and blue. They look like candy. So you're getting these as well. You're also getting these ones, and they're just like these little green, avocado green, like drops. They're just like a weird little shape. They're just a weird little shape. You're getting those with that. And finally, these are my favorites. They're so different, and I've put them away and put them back. There's like an iridescence to them when I show them on here. They look milkier than they are in person, but they do look like water droplets when you wear them as earrings. And many times it's strange that they're translating this way, because in person they're very clear, but maybe something about the ring light It's making them very opalescent. I don't think they glow. I don't think I have my flashlight here anymore either. Double check really quick. Yeah, I don't have my flashlight here anymore, unfortunately. But so I don't know if I. Oh, you know what? I have my keychain. I can check that. Yeah, I know. They look like opalite to me too. I can't figure out. I've had them for a while. They've gone through many a jewelry yard sale. Nope, they don't glow. I mean, they glow, but they don't glow green or anything. But oh, they're really neat. Forgot about my black light on my keychain. So you'd be getting that whole set of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 5. 5 pairs of earrings for $4. Okay, so moving on. Oh, I have the tiniest, and these are going to be starting at 5. The tiniest little heart earrings, but they're malachite, but they're really little. All right. Might have a very hard time showing these. Oh my gosh, okay. Let's see if I can do it. Got it. Oh, I had it. There we go. The tiniest little malachite heart earrings. So you can see the striations. My favorite gemstone is malachite. I can try to grab the other one. There we go. So there's the pair. If anybody's interested in those. Malachite heart earrings. What else do I have left? What else do I have left? Trying to see what I've gone through, what I haven't gone through. These are really cool. I'm going to leave the $5 up there. I believe they're Kirk's Folly. And if they're not, it's very much in his style. I really love these. I've been toying with keeping them, honestly. They're very celestial. They've got fairies, moons. Oh gosh. This might be a Nifis. This might be a Nifis, you guys. So they are, I've fallen in love with these, and I've had them for a while too. Moons with flowers and a star hanging off the moon. Then these like prism-like beads, and then this little fairy at the bottom with the bead at the bottom. And they are so pretty. It doesn't say Kirk's Folly anywhere, but boy, does it remind me of his style. Or their style, I should say. Wear them either way. Look how pretty those are. Enchanted. So they are about 3 inches, I'd say, in length. You would type in 5, and then I would just count it down, and then if nobody else, as long as nobody else bids, then you would win, and that's it. It's not quite the same as what I've done on TikTok. It's on here. It's like auction style, and so you would, yeah, you just literally don't even have to put the dollar sign, like just the number 5, and then I can count it down, and then if somebody bids it, somebody else might bid 6. You know, it'll depend on how high you'd want to go, but aren't they pretty though? Thank you. So I'll go ahead and count it down for Robin. Thank you, Robin. So going once. I don't want to focus. Going twice. They're out of focus. Last call. And sold to Robin. Thank you, Robin. I will message you about how to the PayPal stuff and of everything. Thank you so much. All right. Fairy earrings. 5 Robin. Much appreciated. All right. So what do I have left? I have interesting little Amish buggy earrings. I don't know why I have these, but I also had these for a while. Awesome. Perfect. They're so pretty. It looked really good. That gold looked really good with a gray sweater too, for some reason. I really liked that combination. So I'm gonna leave the 5 up there. I believe these are just very. I think they're pewter. I don't know for sure, but boy, do they feel and look like it. And they're really well done. They're these Amish buggy earrings. I just thought these were so neat. I've had these for quite a while. I actually had these in a I even had them in a little shop for a while too. I don't know. I can't like just redonate them. They've got a whole horse on them, both of them. So, and that's how small they would be on your ear, but they are another conversation piece type of earring. A Morgan costume for Ren Fair in the fall. Oh, perfect. It would work perfectly. Awesome. See, I love that. I love that. So I'm gonna put the Amish buggies away. I have a pair of. I maybe should just leave it in the bag. The price I'm gonna knock it down to 4. See if they translate or not. They are a pair of stud moon earrings. Again, sort of a pewter. They've got the man and the moon faces on them, and also a necklace or a pendant, I should say, for necklace. Man in the moon with a face. You too, Nancy. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a blessed week as well. So there's a little moon. So you're getting the trio for $4. Anybody's interested in those, they are on the small side. But if you like the moon face type of thing or the crescent moons, those are starting at 4. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that one. Oh, I missed a whole section. Okay, so I want to start this at 3. Whoops. Got my symbols backwards. I believe this is Avon, even though it doesn't say so. Or does it? It's a cameo, but with flowers. It very much has an Avon feel, although I feel like almost all Avon is marked. So, oh, does that say Avon? That says Avon. Look how tiny. That actually says Avon. I knew it. I could tell. Okay. I actually had like 3 of these because I had one for myself and then I kept thinking I didn't have this one. And so this was one of mine that I had. So it's just a cameo-sized cameo with flowers on it instead of a face. Really pretty, dimensional. $3 if anybody's interested in that. I also have a leaf pin, and I'll put it together with the lady pin for, I'm going to leave $3 up there. Sort of seasonal, they sort of go together. A red leaf, it's very shiny, maple leaf. And then this lady with like harvest types of things. And she reminds me of the willow tree angels, even though she's not, has that carved kind of wood look. So just a pair of fall, I know we're way off from fall, but some fall pins, if anybody's interested in those. Both for 3 together, as a lot. What else? I think that's pretty much it. There is more beaded earrings, but I didn't see any interest in the first set of beaded earrings, so I could show them, but it's just a bunch of beaded earrings. I guess quickly I'm just going to show the rhinestone pins, which now I can't remember how much I started them at the beginning. Was it 4? I'm going to start it at 4. I feel like it was 4. I can't remember now. Isn't that bad? Anybody missed the beginning there? I have, these are very modern, but I have some 2 of these. So you could claim 1 or both, but these are starting at 4. If anybody was interested in those, they are modern turtles with the Aurora Borealis look rhinestones. I don't know if Aurora Borealis is still the same as it used to be, but there's the back. It's just a regular C. There's not a safety on it or anything. It's just a C, like a hook clasp. If anybody's interested in those, there's 2 of those. There is still, where did the other one go? There's still 1 of these left to claim, the lizard, if anybody's interested in this guy. There you go. Also $4. And then the seahorses, that were going to be 3 because they don't have the pins on the back because somebody used them in a wreath, but they do have bails, so you could wear them as necklaces. So 3 on those, even though I'm not changing. Actually, I can change it right now. Yes, I am changing it. Okay. Anybody's interested in those? I think that's about it. Oh, no, well, no, 1 more pair of earrings, seashells. I'm going to start them at 2. Start at 2. They are actual seashells, and for some reason they were painted gold around the edges. So these hook earrings, whoops, keep spinning around on me. They're the hook style earrings with a seashell, painted gold. It almost looks like there's writing right there, but there isn't. But somebody made a pair of earrings out of the seashells they found and dipped it in whatever kind of gold paint or whatever it is. So $2 if anybody's interested in those. I kept overlooking those because they match the container that everything is in. Oh, nope, still not done. Let's put $3 up there. Okay, $3. Keep thinking I'm done, but I keep finding more. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Stephanie. I'll write that down really quick. Palm pin. That's what I'll call it. Thank you so much. Perfect. Thank you. These are going to start at 3, and they are 1996 Anne Clark Limited, Menden, Vermont. All of that is written on the back of this earring, believe it or not. There's a pair, obviously, but it's teapots. And it's just simple. It'd be cute if you were a barista or something like that. I don't know. Worked at a diner. But look at that. All that information on the back there, though. So there's a pair of teapot earrings, if anybody is interested in those. And again, conversation piece, different. They are hollow, so you can see your hair and things through it, but you can still tell that they're teapots. Are you? Oh, that's so funny. So these are marked as some sort of earring designer. All right, and I swear this is the last pair this time. I swear this time, because I've also run out of energy and I need to get food. So these are gonna be $2 for these. Okay, so they are dimensional. I need to wipe them down a little bit, but they're dimensional angels. You can wear them at Christmas, but you don't have to. She's blowing a horn, but her wings stick out. They are supposed to look like that, I believe. Let me double check here. Yes, they are supposed to look like that. They are very firmly in place like that. So again, I'm going to wipe it down, but $2 angel earrings if anybody's interested. I will be eventually. So anyway, there's the angel earrings. Anybody's interested in those? And those are $2. But that is all. I think that's it. I don't really think there's a need for a recap unless anybody was interested in the cat pins. That's about it. All right. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your time. Just want to double check something really quick. Okay, just double checking something. All right, so. Oh, angel earrings for Stephanie. Move those over. Awesome, thank you. What did you have that looked like an opal light from earlier? Let's see if I can find them. It was these pair of earrings that I think are glass, but I don't know. They're opally in the ring light, but in person they're very clear. They look like water droplets, but with a ring light, they're kind of milky looking. I'm not sure why that is, but that's what that was from before. There we go. My nails are a wreck. They just look like water droplets. That's what I think is so cool about them. Very organic, literally very organic looking. Oh, okay. Alrighty. These keep going in and out of my, do I keep them, do I sell them inventory? So where were those? Right there. All right, perfect. Thank you everybody for being here. Oh yes, sorry, Robin, I missed that. The turtle. There's two of them. So let's see, but they're exactly the same. Oh, Stephanie. Oh, okay. Let me write that down. Water drop. Stephanie. Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, so the turtle. Wait, can I see the turtle? Yes. It is modern, but it's trying to look vintage. But he has a cute little face, actually. And they're both, like, the stones are exactly the same. And the clasp is just, it's a really inexpensive, like, there's no, I mean, it's in there, you know what I mean? But it's not, it doesn't have the rollover clasp. It just kind of pops out of there. If that makes sense. Thank you, Hannah Colleen. I never think to ask for the thumbs up ever. Get a measurement on that really quick. It's like with the tail, it's just under 2.5 inches in length, and then in width, it's 1.5. Okay, awesome. What did I have on the turtles? Oh gosh, I don't remember. I think, was it 4? I can't remember. I'll write you down anyway. I'll just say going once, going twice, and sold, and I'll go back in the video and figure out what it was that I had for a price. And Stephanie will take the other. Okay, for both of you, I'm going to count it down for both. And last call. And sold. Sold to Robin and sold to Stephanie. Thank you so much. Got you both down. Let's see. Turtles. Stephanie and Robin. Awesome. Thank you both so much. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I did it completely backwards as to how I usually do it. gosh. Yes. Going once, going twice is sold. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, sometimes at the end of the sale, it's kind of like people are, and then ends up being a claim kind of a situation. Was there anything else? You saw the seahorses, I'm guessing, without the actual pin on it, but there is a bail on both of them, and there are two. Yay! Oh, good. Very sparkly seahorses. So, yeah, I think it was 4. I think you're right. Awesome. Thank you, everybody, so much. This was a very last minute thing. I was sitting there looking at the jewelry, like I have to move some of this out of here. Um, I actually still have more, believe it or not, like, but it's not here. So at the moment, it's going to stay where it is. But the stuff I have now, I may just have to bag it up. I'm not really sure. I'll figure it out, but I may have to bag up the rest of it for when I move. So I will try to get invoices out sooner than later, but usually it takes me a couple days to decompress from a sale, especially lately. Love and blessings to you too, Stephanie. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for always being here. Appreciate it. I am going to go get some food and rest. And I appreciate everybody. Like I said, I appreciate everybody being here. I don't know when I'll go live next. I'm thinking it's not until I get moved out of here. Unless somebody invites me to their live and it's a non-selling live, I would love to hang out. But other than that, excuse me. Other than that, it's everything takes a lot of energy at the moment. So, which is another reason why I sold jewelry today because, you know. Oh, awesome. Perfect. That is so fun. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you so much, Robin. Love you too, Nana Colleen. Thank you for being here. Very much appreciate it. I can't wait until I'm on some sort of regular YouTube schedule again. I am on TikTok if anybody's interested, because basically you can. What I do is I do a lot of lip syncs over there. That's how I know Robin, and it doesn't take very much time or energy to do. And you can still kind of generate a little bit of an income over there. So I have been over there a little bit, but not, I did have one sale, and it was not an intentional sale, but I did have one sale, one or two. But they were things that hadn't sold from previous sales here. So anyway. Oh, does she? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's so awesome. The colors are nice for that too. That's awesome. That's fun. And I'm Gen X Catharsis over on TikTok. I've been sort of sporadically posting, not as much over there either, because like I've been saying, I have not been feeling well. I've been incredibly exhausted on a daily basis. And everything is still up in the air, and it's kind of hard for me to maintain any kind of energy right now. When I get moved and I can lay in my bed in my new place and it's not here, I think I will finally be able to just freaking rest. And I can't wait to tell you guys that. And then I can't wait to do a stream from there, wherever there is. I can't wait. But I also have a little bit of a rough time going live and still being here and being like, yeah, I'm still here. You know? I mean, I'm thankful that things weren't followed through with. However, it's an environment that I need to leave as soon as possible. So if anybody knows of anybody who has a couch in Maine, because I'm ready to just move the rest of my stuff into the storage unit and crash couch surf for 3 weeks, just to not be here. Other than that, I hopefully will see you guys soon. I'll try to be in the chat. So I end up typing at the beginning and then I just like run out of steam. But anyway, I am so glad to see everybody, and I hope to be back on a regular basis at some point this year. Just again, I don't know when that is, but I will keep you guys updated. As soon as I find out when and where and how I'm moving, I will be updating you guys. So thanks for being here. I hope you have a good night. Enjoy the other sales that are probably happening right now. It's a Sunday. Might not be that many, but have a good night, and I will hopefully see you soon. Thank you. Bye, guys.